Hi, my name is Melissa Grasso. Have you noticed some changes have been happening in our world lately? Like me, I'm sure you are experiencing a time of change. Where your routine might have been leaving the house and going to the office and having a lot of time of connection with family and friends, you found yourself working in the home and lots of Zoom calls, lots of phone calls, but I have some good news for you today. There's a verse in Ecclesiastes that says there's a time and a season for everything. And maybe like me, you found yourself in this time of change asking the Lord, I'm so used to, I am a people person. I like to hug people and pray for people and talk with people and meet with people. And as I've been at home, I've had to ask the Lord this question. And the question is this: what are you doing, Lord, and how can I cooperate? How can I continue to move in the giftings and all of these great ways that you have instilled in me to love on your people? And so asking him that question one day, I was baking bread in the kitchen. And the Lord said, why don't you bake 2 loaves? Give one away and enjoy one at home. Brilliant. So as I began to bake these loaves, I would ask the Lord, who do you want the loaves to go to? And I would be speaking to a neighbor who said that they were celebrating a birthday, and I would bring this loaf of bread. And I would take my son to a soccer field to practice his soccer skills, and there were some other ladies there, and we would start going for a walk with our social distancing. And I told them about how I was baking bread and using the gift that God had given me to bless people in my neighborhood. It was bringing connection. I wasn't feeling so alone because I was able to talk with someone and build up someone else and encourage them. And they're like, we've never made bread before. So I gave them the recipe. I brought them some bread flour and taught them how to make the bread. They're now making it for their families and people in their neighborhood. And so what I think is neat is, I know change for some people is a little difficult, but right now we've all had to adjust and do things a little differently. And so by asking this question, what are you doing, Lord, and how can I cooperate? I am just telling you, in Ecclesiastes 3, with there's a time and a season for everything, this has been a new season for me of great joy. I didn't know how much joy and delight I would feel inside, seeing other people grow in new gifts they didn't know they had, having this time of connection, talking with neighbors and people outside in the community that I normally wouldn't, and it all came from that question, what are you doing? How can I cooperate? And it came through baking bread, using a gift that I already had. So my invitation to you today is, what gift do you have that could build up and encourage someone else? And I promise you, it doesn't just build up and encourage them. You are going to be filled, for your cup to be filled, overflowed with joy and contentment and peace and excitement. Maybe it's financial giving. It might be sending words of encouragement through the mail or through text. Wherever the Lord is using you, do it with great joy. Ask him, who's next? Who is ready to receive the gift that he's given you? And I cannot wait to hear your response, and let us know what he's doing in your life and how it brought them joy and how it brought you joy. Thanks for listening.